So I've done this quite a few times already, trying to get this Tomcat side quest out of the way before we can move on to the live action. So let's go.
I'd like to finish what we started. Can we try that training again?
All right. Follow me to the arena.
That makes me to jump there. I gotta do something over here. There we go.
Shall we begin?
Sure. Here, so we don't hurt each other.
Thanks. So what's it gonna be this time?
Same as last time. You have to practice. Remember that trick I showed you?
Sure.
What trick?
Right slash, left slash, then right slash again.
That's right. Or you can do it the other way around. Well, shall we get started?
Yeah.
Come on, keep going.
My.
Don't pause.
This still isn't working.
Come on,
okay.
keep going.
Right?
See? That's the way. Again.
Right?
Don't pause. Chain the attacks together. Why didn't you finish?
Come on!
Beautiful.
There we go. Gosh. That
Now
didn't
show
draw.
me the technique I taught you.
What technique? Attack, destroy session from up, right, and left. Up.
Why didn't you finish? No. Focus on the direction you're supposed to attack from. Enough! You're attacking from the wrong direction. You mixed up the directions. Again. No. Focus on the direction you're supposed to attack from. Why didn't you finish?
Because my controller doesn't want to work.
Nice, but you used a different technique.
Up. Up.
You mixed up the directions.
Okay,
Again.
now swing. It's so slow.
Where are you
know.
attacking from? Try again. You mixed up the directions. Again. This was also a technique, but not the correct one. No. Focus on the direction you're supposed to attack from. No. Focus on the direction you're supposed to attack from.
That's enough. I'll give up.
What now?
I'm no good at it.
Then why did you come here if you don't have what it takes?
Nini. Why did you come here? You don't have what it takes. It's do or die time. If this doesn't work, if it doesn't work this time, forget it. We'll just go ahead and continue with. We'll go ahead and continue with the main story. So I was for first of all this help menu you select at the when you first open the game, and you will see, you know, or like it says here, you'll click on help. Let me see here. You click on help, and then you go down to combat. You can go with advanced or combat for beginners. And with the left stick, push it right or left, and you could go to whatever page you want. So, and I was looking at somebody else's YouTube channel, and yeah, they identified the white mark. Like it says here, you know, I think we've passed this part where you attack it from above. I think now I'm just being asked to attack from the right. You attack from the right. I think it's right, left, then right again, I think. So it's a certain way that you have to do it in order for you to make it count. And of course, when you do it right, then Tomcat says, "Oh, you know, great, fantastic." And you get you can complete the task, and it'll be a number, a counter that tells you, because you usually ask you to do it twice. So when you do it the first time, you get 1, and then when you do it the second time for the last time, you get a 2. And then it'll be on to the next combo. So, and this is just the way, this is the way the programmers program the game to respond to your movements. If you do the right move at the right time, then you get credit for it. So, it says if you're doing the above attack from above, after an attack, your pet will automatically end up in the left position. So you can't swing or attack from that position. You have to move your weapon to the right position. So before you do anything, you have to move your left stick over to the right. That's why it shows a little white in the next diagram, the second one from the left. You see the one little arm is white. So that's telling you to move your weapon to the right. And then after you move it to the right, it'll turn red, as you see on the third diagram from the left, second diagram from the right. It says to attack from the right. Now the right indicator is red, so you attack. After that attack, your weapon will automatically end up in the left position, so you don't have to do anything as far as positioning. Excuse me. All you have to do is attack. And for the controller, that's the right trigger. So I think I passed this part. I think right now I'm doing the right, left, right. So if I do an attack on the right, then your sword will automatically go to the left. Then all you have to do is attack again. You don't have to change position. And then you have to, once you do the left attack, then you have to manually send your weapon to the right, and then you attack again. And then it's the same, it's more or less the same if you go the other way. You just have to remember that the program is going to after an attack, the program is going to automatically position your sword to the left. So to do a left attack, you have to wait until the red, the diagram shows red on the left, and then you know you can attack. And then you can go, you push your stick over to the right or the top, or a stab at the bottom. And then after that, after any of those attacks, just keep in mind that your sword is gonna automatically go to the left. I'm assuming that's the case. After an attack, your sword will always go or position to the left. So you either have to, you can attack from the left, but that's only if the icon shows red on the left. If it doesn't, and like for instance, like I said, if one of the arms shows white, then you have to reposition your sword to the right. But luckily, I guess this helps when the game does some of the work, I guess you might say. But you have to know what is what. So I did do this. I did go through Tomcat. This music is driving me crazy. Back. Music is something up. I did try, Tomcat, tried to do my I guess the first one when I had to attack from above. I did it. It took me a while. I already had it done one, and then I did it. I did do it a second time, so I should have completed it. So now I think he wants me to do right, left, right.
God be with you. What would you like?
Yeah, so we have to...
I'd like to finish what we started. Can we try that training again?
All right. Follow me to the arena.
He's not even wearing the helmet. Okay. Oh, I gotta talk to him.
Should we begin?
Sure. Here, so we don't hurt each other.
Thanks. So what's it gonna be this time?
Same as last time. You have to practice.
Uh-oh.
Remember that trick I showed you?
Sure. Right slash,
Right,
left slash,
right.
then right slash again.
That's right. Or you can do it the other way around. Well, shall we get started? Don't pause. Come on, keep going.
Yeah. Right, left,
Why didn't you
right.
finish?
Right.
Beautiful. Once more.
Right. Yeah.
Well done.
Oh, yeah, see?
Now show me the technique I taught you.
Up, right, up, right. Yeah.
Why didn't you follow through?
That's right. Right. Yeah. Up.
Where are you attacking from? Try again. Wrong. Again. And this time from the right direction. Enough!
Level 15.
You're attacking from the wrong direction.
Right. left. He goes up, right,
You mixed up the directions. Again. Wrong.
That was
Again.
left, right.
And this time from the right direction.
Merge trigger effect on. Left stick, right stick, dead jump.
You mixed up the direction. Again. Enough! You're attacking from the wrong direction. Wrong. Again. And this time from the right direction.
Settings, controls. If I do this low, then what happens? Do the opposite.
Where are you attacking from? Try again. Enough! You're attacking from the wrong direction.
Right? Yeah. Oh, come on.
Why didn't you finish?
Right.
You mixed up the direction. Again.
Right.
No. Focus on the direction you're supposed to attack from.
It's not, it's just not.
Enough! You're attacking from the wrong direction.
He goes left.
Wrong.
He does go left, but
Again.
I'm trying to
And
get him
this
to go
time
right.
From the right direction. No. Focus on the direction you're supposed to attack from. You mixed up the directions. Again.
See,
Where
he's
are
not
you
going-
attacking from? Try again.
It's just not doing what you're supposed to do. Up, push over right, and then left. But he does it
Enough!
backwards.
You're attacking from the wrong direction. Why didn't you finish?
I do a stab and he.
You mixed up the directions. Again. Where are you attacking from? Try again.
There you go.
See? That's the way. Again.
Jeez. And it doesn't what it wants to. Up.
You mixed up the directions.
Up.
Again. No.
It doesn't.
Focus on the direction you're supposed to attack from. Where are you attacking from?
Up.
Try again.
Up.
Enough! You're
come
attacking from
on,
the wrong
swing.
direction. You mixed up the directions. Again. Wrong.
Up.
Again. And this time from the right direction.
There you go. Yeah, I know all of that close.
That's that then. You don't even have to use a longsword for this technique. It'll work with any other weapon.
That'll come in handy.
And one more piece of advice. Any attack can start with this or that technique. Look, if I attack from the right, your riposte will come from above. And that's the first step of this technique. Think about it.
What about other techniques?
I'll teach you even more if you want. But it won't be as cheap. And you'll also have to know a thing or two first. If you prove yourself to me, I'll teach you the best technique of all. Meisterhau, also known as the Master Strike.
What about other swordsmen? How do I prove
How
myself?
could I prove myself to you so that you'll teach me the Master Strike?
You'll have to defeat me in a sword fight, because this technique only works for swords.
So all I have to do is challenge you?
That's right.
Right. I'd like to try the last technique again.
I'll challenge you to a duel then.
Good. Come and join me in the arena.
I'm in the arena. Yeah, what happened? Oh, now I need to sleep. Let me see if I can do it here.
Shall we begin?
Let's begin. Defend yourself.
So, do you think I have what it takes?
All right. You deserve to be taught the Master
Master
Strike.
Strike.
Here's a training sword so he won't get hurt.
Let's get to it.
The pinnacle of swordsmanship are so-called Master Strikes. You can only perform a technique like that with a sword, no matter if it's short or long, or if you're using a shield. What you do need is a blade and a guard that protects your hands. Master Strike is a technique that allows you to counter an opponent's attack with your own. A swordsman that can learn such a technique is undefeatable. Let me show you. Attack me from the right. Watch and learn! Now you try. Master Strikes are what elevates the swords above other weapons, and there is no defense against them. You've learned how to parry your opponent's attack with a properly timed block, but this time, you attack instead of blocking. Timing and direction are everything. Hit your opponent at the right time and from the right angle. I'll attack slowly from above. You take up position with your sword below and strike against my attack. But enough talk. Come and try it yourself. No, you need to attack too. Snap out of it. Not like that. You were supposed to counterattack from the opposite side when I started attacking. Not like that. You were supposed to counterattack from the opposite side when I started attacking.
Okay, attack.
Correct.
There we go.
All right, let's try it once more. But this time, I'll attack from the side. Now pay attention. If I hold my sword to the left, put yours to the right. If I'm on the right, get ready on the left. Master Strike works only with an opposite strike. Otherwise, it's the same. You strike when I begin my attack. Ready?
Always.
Good. Again. That's not it. You have to attack me too.
Okay.
That's the way.
That's the way.
You're getting the hang of it. Now let's try it for real. I'll fight you normally, and you have to pay attention to which direction I'm attacking from. Then attack from the opposite side.
I understand. Let's start.
You're getting the hang of it. Again. Not like that. You were supposed to counterattack from the opposite side when I started attacking. Not like that. You were supposed to counterattack from the opposite side when I started attacking.
Right.
Beautiful. Try it again.
One more time.
Excellent. That's enough. Here's a few more
Got it.
tips.
Jeez.
If your opponent knows how to perform a Master Strike, don't give them an opportunity to use it. Try not to attack from the opposite side. Now for the most important part. You can use a Master Strike to defend against an opponent's riposte. After a perfect block, your positions are always set. Your opponent knocks your sword to the left, then attacks with a riposte to the right. Until that point, you could only defend yourself with a perfect block. Now you can surprise your opponent with a Master Strike that he hasn't a hope of blocking. Understand?
I wanted to ask, I understand.
That's too much information at once.
All right. I'll try to summarize the most important parts. Try getting your opponent into a position in which you can use the Master Strike. Do your best to avoid being put in such a position yourself. Watch the position of your sword and use it to decide which technique to use. Better?
Well, we'll see.
Now, it's up to you to learn how to use the Master Strike in combat.
I'll do my best. Thanks, Tomcat.
If you get... Well, first you have to understand how your controls. Like, maybe my settings made a difference. I don't know. And then, like with the up, right, left, or right, left, right, you have to pay close attention to the icon. And when the icon, like I said, it automatically puts your weapon to the left. So when you're trying to hit to the right, you have to, tell it to go to the right. And then it'll go automatically go to the left again. Then all you have to do is attack. And then when you attack, when it attacks left, then you have to tell it to go to the right again before you can attack. And then with the Master Strike, it's when he attacks and the block icon comes up, then you attack. Like he says, if he's attacking from the left, you attack from the right. If he's attacking from the right, you attack from the left. Now, my controller, what I did was I pushed down on the attack button, the right trigger, twice. I had to, do a real quick succession, hitting it twice. Now, maybe somebody else is using a different controller where you maybe can hit it one time, or maybe you have to do it 3 times. I don't know. It just depends. So, but I pushed out on the trigger twice and it worked. Like it says, the Master Strike is an attack from the opposite direction of your opponent's attack within the time window for a perfect block. If you were to do a perfect block, then you would, with the controller, you would press down on the left trigger. But to do a Master Strike, obviously you're attacking. So instead of blocking, you're attacking. But the only way it works is like it says, if your opponent has to be attacking from the left, you attack from the right, and vice versa. If the opponent attacks from the left, the moment you can perform a perfect block, attack from the right. When your opponent attacks from the right, you counterattack from the left. If he goes from a stab, you can counter with attack from above. And again, if the enemy attacks from above, you go for a stab. Would make sense. So the direction comes when you move the right stick. You want to attack from the right, you move it to the right. Attack to the left, you move it to the left. Up, you do a stab, and then you move the stick back. You doing it for attack from above. Tip: the Master Strike cannot be blocked or otherwise defended against. The Master Strike can only be performed with a sword or in combination with a shield. By attacking into the zone where your opponent's sword is, you increase His chances of executing a perfect block. Attacking from the opposite zone. Risk a master strike from him. Okay. So you might as well either do a back move, or do a side move. I think is jumping and then moving in whatever direction you want to move in, and then going backwards. What was it? I think it was. Push B, and then on the left stick move in whatever direction you want to move in. I think that's what it was. Okay. Combat training 2. Learn the master strike from combat. That's done. So this should be all done. About the master strike, can we precise combat? What? Or practice combat. Will you teach me another swordsmanship trick? Can you teach me something in dialogue? Good gravy. I want this completed. Oh, not that. Oh, not that. There we go. Whew. I think I tried this 4 or 5 times, man, just to get this completed. It's tricky with the controller for sure. Come on, Mike. I finally got it completed. Man, neat. Finally, journal. So y'all have to do now is the hermit. Finish the hermit. Take the sword to the blacksmith, and we do have this sword. We already did it in another inventory. We already did it in another playthrough. So, gosh darn it. This one. So quest. It'll show you the quest tab. Ambrose Broken Sword. We already did it. So all we have to do now. It's like I said, just take the sword to the blacksmith. Radvan, the blacksmith was right. The blade of the old Toledo sword will be a good base for a new sword. Now I just have to take it to his smithy. So what we're gonna do is, well, we don't have to, I guess, but it works better if you're already on the horse, because I think it moves faster. But let me see something. I think we might need some potions. Let me see.
Sartukejalgoro.
Right on.
I'll have a look at your wares.
And this will tell you what it does. Barrier shield by slows down. Stamina less than enemy by 20 for 10 minutes. Add to basket to confirm. This is heals health. Add to basket to what? That's the same thing, right? Nighthawk to quick finger potion. Increase craftsmanship and thievery by 4 for 20 minutes. If I want a lockpick, that might come in handy. Strong buck blood. Stamina regain. Strong energy and energy decrease. This might be good too for combat. How about one? Oh, and what was the other one? I say though? Shoot. Haggle closed deal. Weak aqua vials. If they sleep will heal you 2 times faster. Increase speech. Decrease drunkenness. Suppress the effects of injury, and your maximum stamina decreases with health 15% less. Saves the game, yeah. How about that's a weak saber snaps? You got a stronger saber snaps? And then poison. Add to basket. And then I think we already have some of this already. Oop. Did that one. What about this one? Yeah, do recipe and then you can make your own. I think that's it. I don't know. Let me see. Haggle. Let me see.
I'd like to discuss the price.
All right, why not?
I'm not gonna do too much. 300. Jesus.
Aye, that sum will convince me.
Okay.
Thank you, and
say.
take care. Try to tell us charms and spells do not work. Temera. The voivod will want to talk to you. Co ta vezmi čaj? Na místě. Carmila.
Yeah, it's cheap to make it yourself, but when you're impatient, that's the best way to do it. Uh-oh, wait a minute. This way. Time is it? Oh, it's almost an hour.
The one our uncle was talking about. The boy was
Man, it took all day.
Yes?
And we need another, whoa, back up. We need another honey. Let me see. Food. This one? How many though? This one? Put in pouch. There we go. Okay, exit. I also need to do the other ones, but we'll see. I'll do a little bit at a time. I don't know. Cause I wonder if I can, how much that I can put in. See, you can only put in so much. That stamina potion looks pretty good. Which one was it? Marigold, I think? I think it was marigold. Oh, check on this side. Here's hello rune and the hanger. Health. Oh, maybe it was stamina. What was stamina? Saber snaps. That's the saving the game. Here it is, stamina. Okay, let me do this one too. How many do I have? 2. So put in pouch. Oh, yeah. See, I can only do 1. Okay. Remove from pouch. Okay, so go back to food. So somehow I'm gonna have to figure out how to increase my capacity as far as my bill and my pouch is concerned. So we'll do this put in pouch, and then we will go to the map. And, Which direction? Smitty. Yeah, okay. This will be ready to press B. Oh, it's gonna be nighttime when we get there. No time for that. No time, buddy. It's still light? Still light, okay. Yeah, I said I need sleep. Okay, so to get ready for the next video, which will be a stream, let me do this first. Wash myself. Okay, and then what we're gonna do to get ready for the next stream. Whoop, I'm doing everything. We need to change outfits. Well, let me see. We need to change outfits. We need to do this. Move to horse. And then, we didn't have that on him, I don't think. How many daggers do we have? I think the horse has a dagger too. Equip. That looks better, I think. Somewhere on him he has a dagger. Okay, and then this guy, he needs the apron. So when we craft the sword to give to as a wedding present, we'll be able to. I think this does a perk. Let me see. A long line linen tunic joined by a long leather apron for harder work in the workshop. I thought I was supposed to get some type of a perk, but it doesn't say anything. That's why. So exit. Okay. And then we're gonna do two things. We're gonna sleep. Well, first we're gonna pass some time. Pass some time. We have to. Oh shoot. Pass some time. Just a couple of hours, and then we'll sleep. It shows a horseshoe, but I can't pick it up. I can't use it. Anyway, why do I have my? Let me see. Yeah, okay. So we'll continue in the morning. Forge the sword, and we'll be ready to attend the wedding.
Good boy.
Good boy, doggy. Good boy. We'll eat in when we start the next video, because it'll probably show it again anyway. So we'll do it then. So I may add some. See, this is already an hour, but I might add some of the other videos that I did before this one. Maybe just a few minutes, maybe the beginning, I think. And then a little bit of the training, just where I level up, and then we'll continue on with this video. I think we'll see, because I try to keep these videos to an hour, and it's already been a little over an hour of this video, so I might remove some items out of this video and then add the other items in the other video, just so it can stay kind of even at an hour, or more or less an hour. We'll see. I'll play around with it, and whatever I can figure out, whatever works, that's the video you guys will be watching. So finally finished this COMPAT training. Oh man, this was not easy at all. Okay, guys. So if you need to know, this is where am I? This isn't a how-to video per se. This is just me playing the game just like I would normally. And since I do side mission videos, yeah, you'll see this as a side mission video. But it's a playthrough. It's not necessarily a how-to, but obviously you can maybe pick up some pointers, some tips that might help you, which is fine. But I don't want viewers to think this is a how-to video. You know, how-to videos, if I would just concentrate on one part of the video, and then I would make a separate video and I will name it how-to. But that's not the case. This is just Tomcat Practice Final, where we complete this side mission training with Tomcat, so we can move on to whatever. And then in my case, we're going to move on to forging the sword, so we can go ahead and attend the wedding. Okay, so this is it from me. I hope you guys are doing all right. Stay safe. Stay vigilant. Take care of each other. Thoughts and prayers, Ukraine, the Middle East. I hope you have a good week, and following up with a good weekend. And on and on and on. Okay. Don't forget to like, subscribe, of course. That just helps my channel. Thanks for watching. Take care. And we'll see you next time.
What?